Are you looking for the best soundbars? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best soundbars on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Samsung HWQ990D. The Samsung HWQ990D is the best Bluetooth soundbar we've tested. This premium 1.1.4 setup is the next generation of the Samsung HWQ990C, and while the differences between them are minor at first, one may make a big difference if you're a gamer. Like the previous gen, you can use the bar as a hub between your TV and another device, like a console. However, the Q990D model also has HDMI 2.1, which allows you to pass through 4K at 120 Hz. It is great for keeping your graphics smooth and detailed. It also supports game mode VRR, which helps ensure a tear-free experience. Getting back to its setup, it comes with 2 satellites and a subwoofer to create a balanced and immersive sound for all kinds of content. It also supports formats like Dolby Atmos and Dolby Digital, and thanks to its satellites, the sound stretches all around you, making you feel like you're really there in your favorite blockbusters. You can crank up the volume to fill a large room without a ton of compression to ruin the purity of your sound, and if you want to personalize your bar, there are a lot of customization features like an EQ, presets, and even a new addition called Private Listening, which only sends audio to the satellites for a more intimate, and less disruptive, audio experience. That said, its price point is quite high. If you really don't need HDMI 2.1 support, then you'll want to go for the HWQ990C. It offers a very comparable overall sound performance, and even though it can't pass through 4K at 120 Hz signals, you can still pass through other high-bandwidth signals like HDR10, HDR10+, and Dolby Vision, which can all be found on streaming services and Blu-ray discs. At number 2. Samsung HWQ930D. The Samsung HWQ930D is a great option if you want a more affordable premium soundbar. This 9.1.4 soundbar retains many of the same features as the Samsung HWQ990D, such as room correction and a graphic EQ to tailor the sound profile to your space and taste. It has 2 discrete satellites and a dedicated subwoofer for a deep, extended low bass. You can enjoy a clear, detailed sound with all your favorite audio content right out of the box. In the US, it only seems to be available through Best Buy and the manufacturer's website. Thanks to the 4 upfiring drivers, the soundbar reproduces object-based formats like Dolby Atmos and DTS text all around you with the dimension of height. Meanwhile, other common formats, such as Dolby Digital and DTS, are correctly implemented for surround sound with a good amount of intensity during dynamic and explosive blockbusters. Handy sound tools like night mode and dialogue enhancement help round out the package. That said, compared to the step-up HWQ990D, this soundbar comes with 2 fewer channels, and it lacks HDMI 2.1 pass-through. Out of the box, it's not as bassy as the top pick either, but you can alter the bass in the EQ if you want more oomph. So, if you can forego those features, it's a great choice. At number 3. LG S90TR. The LG S90TR is one of the best soundbars we've tested at this price point. The 7.1.3 Dolby Atmos soundbar offers a versatile performance for all your content needs. With its room correction feature, it has a balanced sound that delivers satisfying thump and rumble while dialogue clearly shines. If you prefer a different sound, however, there are a few EQ presets available. This bar also supports a wide array of connectivity options and audio formats. It also supports common wireless connections like Spotify Connect and Apple AirPlay, which is great if you want to stream your favorite podcasts or playlists. Its satellites ensure a spacious sound for surround content, so movies feel more immersive and dimensional. That said, the Atmos performance is a bit lacking since it only relies on the bar's upfiring speakers, and it can make content like helicopters soaring overhead lack depth and fullness. If you're looking for a bar that creates a better sense of height, try the Samsung HWQ800D. While it lacks satellites and isn't as expansive sounding as the LG, it's a reasonable alternative if you don't have much space. At number 4. Sonos Beam, Gen 2. Low on space? Don't want to clutter your living room? Check out the Sonos Beam, Gen 2, our best soundbar for TV if you prefer a small footprint. This next-generation soundbar retains the same compact design of the original Sonos Beam at less than 26 inches in width. What's the difference between them? Well, this model supports Dolby Atmos content, which is increasingly common on both streaming platforms and Blu-rays. You can enjoy a wide, immersive sound with multi-channel content, as the bar can widen its soundstage well past its small frame. It's not quite as stellar a performance as the more premium Sonos Arc Ultra, but it stands out compared to other smaller soundbars. This setup has many of the same sound enhancement features as the Arc Ultra. First, you can access a room correction feature designed to optimize the bar's sound for your unique room. You can even add a sub and satellites to create the Sonos Beam Gen 2, with sub mini plus 1 SL speakers for the best possible performance. That said, the standalone bar still offers a solid performance, and it's worth a look for those without a lot of space. The ability to add on other components is an added benefit if you move to a bigger room down the line. At number 5. Hisense AX5125H. The Hisense AX5125H is the best budget soundbar we've tested. The 5.1.2 soundbar is considerably more affordable than the LG S90TR, which is more customizable with a companion app and room correction. However, the Hisense covers the essential necessities to produce a good sound without too much in the way of added luxuries to stay under budget with an outboard sub and 2 satellites. The sub reproduces a deep, rumbly bass, while the bar and satellites offer articulate speech and balanced soundtracks for stereo content with a wide soundstage. The soundbar's discrete up-firing drivers properly playback Dolby Atmos and DTS-X content rather than down-mixing it, which is more common with cheaper soundbars. The bar's surround sound trends towards bassy by default, and you can adjust this using the bass and treble adjustment. You're limited in a few ways compared to the LG S90TR, though. A lack of a companion app means you rely entirely on the remote. If you're seeking a home entertainment setup for music, the Hisense's sole wireless connection is limited to Bluetooth compared to the extensive wireless connectivity available on the LG. Still, the Hisense packs plenty of value under the hood, including extensive audio format support for streaming and physical media.